We are conversant with the story in the Bible where Jesus Christ was accosted by the Pharisees and the Sadducees. They inquired of him. They asked him his opinion with respect to paying tax to Caesar. They brought a coin with the head of a Caesar, asking him his opinion. And Jesus answered and said unto them, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God. These guys, they didn't ask Jesus these questions because they want to learn from him, but rather they wanted to nail him, knowing his resolve and his calling. The same is applicable to those who have been sending me video clips of the atrocities, the impunities, and the abnormalities of the Nigerian political process, and specifically the electoral process. The video is already circulating on the social media, but in case you've not seen it, watch it. I'll be right back.
Say what? Yeah.
We don't know.
Is this unit? Then why are you here? Who forced you to come here?
We don't know.
So which party are you to print? Which one are you to? Which one you to print? Listen. Eh? They are printing APC.
Yes, sir.
All the whole printing APC.
Yes, sir.
So you are kidnapped and brought to this place?
Yes, sir.
Good. These are coppers that you are kidnapped from their pooling units, brought to they say now on gunpoint. Some police officers kidnap them here and them to talk APC. But you can see the whole ballot papers on the ground. They are thumbprinting for APC. This is unit. This pooling units. This is the process. Yes. They are brought to rest print for APC. Print for APC. They are these are parts. They are supposed to be in their respective pooling units. Yes. Yes. You can see it. This is a senatorial election, House of Reps election, and House of Assembly election.
Everything was missed.
So how much, guys? You how much? So why are you doing it? Are you the first few? Okay, you want to speak? Or yes, you?
Well, I'm the electoral officer INEC.
You are the electoral officer INEC?
Yes.
Are you supposed to be here?
Yes, I'm supposed to be a monitor.
Are you? Is this place a polling unit? What are you doing here?
I brought up to this place.
They are doctors. You say
I'll do.
you are
INEC officer.
Have you made any
INEC in charge of what?
Of
This unit.
Have you made any call in regard to that?
They seize all your phones.
Look at the fucking right.
Seize it off. Okay. So you and bro.
Yes, I brought up this place.
Oh, good one.
You see, these people that ask me this question or sent me these videos, they are not asking because they want to get my opinion, because my opinion is well stated. Our resolve is quite clear, the political revolution. But they want to actually consolidate and prove the point that the Nigerian political process is a charade and should be done with. I don't have any problem with them. But I ask you, would folding our arms and doing nothing be the solution to these abnormalities? No, it can't. Nandi Bokuloku said that Adeji Makambabu Alog. We cannot just fold our hands and allow these never-do-wells of a political class to continue running riot, destroying our destinies, and putting us and riding us on our back, plundering the collective wealth of the people and diverting it to their own personal use, while we continue to lament, while we continue to cry, while we continue to protest, while we continue to cry on the social media and talking tough. No, that shouldn't continue. That is not the solution. The solution starts from here. Mental revolution. The reason why we need a mental revolution to kickstart our freedom process is because the very people that are being used to cause all these abnormalities, to carry out these impunities, are the very victim of the Nigerian state. The same people who complain, they are the ones that are being used, directly or indirectly. From the video you just saw, the security operatives, they are the ones being used. Check any one of them around you. Look at the low lives they live. Look at they run riot. They go to any length to augment in order to live or to send their children to school, to good schools. They plunder, they kill, they extort, they molest, they do all manner of things. I mean, the security operatives to gather money. The political class, they don't care about you. They leave these security operatives, they leave you at their mercy. Whatever they want, they do to you. That is their own settlement. Why they go into the government houses and continue plundering the collective wealth of the people. The same people, the same security operatives, their organs at the office, their children are studying abroad. They go for medical service abroad. These same idiots in uniforms, those who are shooting themselves in the leg, thinking they are amassing wealth for themselves. They're calling in 11 naira, 22 naira. Is it not these 200 naira they're collected on the street? Is that what they use to live a meaningful life and turn the entire system upside down to the favor of the only political class? The youths, unemployed youths that have graduated several years, no work, they are the ones being used as political talks for the benefit of the same political class and their families. They go into power. They enact laws that kidnappers sentence to death. You are the ones that we use for the kidnapping job. You are the ones that are left with no other option than to go into kidnapping after working for this political class to get into power. And you say it gets sense. That is why we need a mental revolution. The people have to realize that if they allow this very few set of people, because the majority of Nigerians have been cowed with poverty and hunger in the land, have made Nigerians to start thinking like zombies. They'll be clapping for their oppressors. They even fight to death to defend their oppressors. That is why you need the mental revolution. That is why the revolution have to start from here. And that is what we are pushing from this platform. We are resolved to make sure that the Nigerian people understand that they are victim of the entire system. And until they say enough is enough, until they said we are not going to be used by these criminals to continue the process of this impunity in power, until it got to that point where these politicians will look back for people they will use during the elections and they will see nobody, until it get to that point, our freedom is elusive. If you see freedom on the way, will you recognize it? We are talking about freedom of my people. How do we get it? Is it through lamentation? Is it through crying and wailing? The same thing happened in Akwa Ibom. Take a look at it.
Start dragging with other police to rescue the dog, telling them that we're supposed to be aware of this unit, knowing that this unit is Akpabio's unit, and we're not supposed to be part of it. We're not supposed to come there. That this unit belongs to Akpabio. That we're not supposed to be there. I was bullied, brutal. I was beaten all over my face. My camera, if you can see, is being destroyed. See, my face, blood all over my body. I was being attacked by the thugs. Please, I didn't expect this from the election for today over today. I don't know why this is happening. Akpabio boys attacked me. They attacked me as a camera person, which is something I've never expected.
Were you? Are you sure was there any election going on there?
I don't know, because they can't allow us to enter inside the unit. We don't even know what is happening there, if the election is being conducted or not.
This is the account of a journalist. You can imagine, it is not a news, it is becoming an everyday affair. And this impunity that is happening today, don't ever cry for PDP. I'm not holding brief for PDP because they are two sides of the same coin. APC, PDP, and other political class in Nigeria, they are the same thing. I am worried about the people who are the victims. Because over the years, PDP laid a very bad foundation of corruption and impunity, and APC is consolidating upon it. So don't cry for them. Weep for yourselves and for your children. You are the very victims of the Nigerian state. And you don't just have to fold your arms and think that manna will fall from heaven, that your freedom will come from heaven. No way. Nobody's coming from heaven to deliver you. You have to deliver yourselves. And it starts from here. You have to start from here. And I must tell you, until the people realize the powers they have, nothing will happen. Now, let me quickly bring you the video or speech by SOWERE. Listen to him. I'll be right back.
Reporting what the society needs, you are reporting what you think the society should hear. And you guys are my colleagues. I cannot lie to you. You are failing the society if you are not giving us.
From other people who are doing the power, what will you do differently? Win the election?
We have made it very clear that we will tackle security, not the way they are tackling it now. I was the first person to suggest that army generals are making a big deal out of Boko Haram and insurrection or the insecurity, that it has become a business. I made a pronouncement that we fire all the military generals in this country. Everybody said I was crazy about a month ago. Now, by today, everybody in this country is saying that they should fire all the generals because of what's happening. Because Boko Haram has become a big business in the country. So we're going to do that differently. We're going to provide electricity, and we're in the northern part of the country today where we can use solar energy to provide over 4,500 megawatts of electricity. That will provide jobs for about 2 million young people in this part of the world. It will also provide electricity that is needed so that we can have 24/7 electricity. We have said we are going to take 13 million kids out of the streets by spending 100,000 naira each on a child to go back to school, so that there will not be people who are begging with bowls on Kano, in Sokoto, in Lagos. That is our plan for the country. We have said that we will pay 100,000 naira to as minimum wage as workers. The media is not reporting it. They are telling us that it will cause inflation. But guess what? Why is it that the 14 million naira that you are paying your senators per month is not causing inflation? A professor in a university in Nigeria is earning 450,000 naira per month. It will take a professor 2 years of salary earnings to make the amount of money a senator who probably did not graduate from a university is making in a month. And nobody is reporting that. We have said in this same country that we have an economic system that is all inclusive, that we will revolutionize agriculture, the tourism sector, health, that will provide universal basic health for our people, that is for free, that will provide free education, and even provide study allowances for students. 100,000 is what we are planning for every student per semester in this country. We have the money. We just need to reapply it to the people who are in need, because this country needs to stop feeding the greedy. We need to attend to the needy.
You heard what someone said there? Very wonderful. But where I have a problem with that is that no matter what you do in Nigerian as it is structured, they will never believe you. I mean, the Northerners. It is better you take this revolution and this message to your own people. If you think I lie, go and ask the former president, Jonathan. After doing all manner of things to please the North, what did they pay him with? You all are witness to it. They conspired against him. After building universities, taking the almajiris off the streets, how do they pay him back? The only solution to Nigerian problem is taking Nigerians to the regional level. The Fulani and the Hausa, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. Regional autonomy, they don't want to listen to it. But that is the beginning of the solving of Nigeria problem. Everybody go home, answer your name. So, I must tell my people that we all must rally around this political revolution that can only deliver our freedom to our doorstep. Because some of you, if you see freedom, you may not even recognize it. Political freedom, economic freedom, social freedom, name it, even spiritual freedom cannot be guaranteed with the kind of political class we have in our homeland. It is time. Stop lamenting. Stop crying. Stop wailing. It is time for action. Spread this message, because now we will be the people. Now we be government.
We the government.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. Those of you who have been sharing our content, please continue subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing. I'll be bringing you undiluted truth, hardcore truth. On this platform, we see it, we say it. Goodbye, and God bless you.